Hello lovely people, welcome to today's video. I hope that you are doing exceptionally well today. I have a bit of a surprise for you. So I think, yes guys, it's time for a series. So today we're starting a series on love languages. Okay, so some of you might know something about languages, or some of you just like, what, love languages? So that's what we're going to be discussing for the next 5 weeks. So I'm going to do a series. So each week I'll start with the first one today, and then I'll do the other 4 over the next few weeks. And yeah, just short videos on basically these 5 love languages. Okay, so I'm basing this on, well, it's not really one book. It's smaller than one. I don't know exactly how. I think I know about 4, but like a series of books by Dr. Gary Chapman, and he wrote these books on love languages. But something also very important to realize is that it's not only applicable for people in relationships or people who are married or something. Everyone has love languages, whether you're married or not, in a relationship or not. So he actually wrote books for, like there's a book for children and for teens and single people and married couples. So it's applicable to all. So just to explain a little bit, just what it's about or how it works, to give you an example. So for example, say you organize something, a trip or something, with friends, and you invite people and you go and you think this is a very successful organized trip and you think you've done an amazing job. And some people, along the way, they're like praising you and being like, oh, this is so lovely, thank you so much for organizing this, and they are just appreciating it so much. But other people are just like not responding, they're not saying anything. But then later on, say for instance after the trip, they will send you a gift card or something, or not a gift card, well, a gift or a card, and then thank you, and then say, oh, it was so lovely, thank you so much. Or some people might tell other people, this person organized this wonderful trip, or they'll post something on Instagram and you'll be like, oh, you enjoyed it. And then you feel like, well, why don't you tell me? So that's just an example. Okay, cool. So the 5 love languages that you need to know about are the following. So the one we're doing today is words of affirmation. Okay. Then we also have physical touch. We have quality time. We have acts of service, and we have gifts. That's the other one. Yeah. So those are the 5 love languages. And it's important to realize that everyone has a love language. Like, this is the thing, guys, you need to check this out. Everyone has a love language, and they have a giving and a receiving love language. And it's usually the same. It can differ as well. But usually it's because, like, you experience love in a certain way. So that's what you know, that's what you'll give, that type of thing. So the reason that I'm sharing this with you, this love language series, is just because it has helped me so much in life. Just in family dynamics, in friendship dynamics, just to understand people and to understand why do they act and react in certain ways, and why does that make me feel, okay, but do you love me? Or what does this mean? Why aren't you saying or doing that? Just to understand the reason and the motivation behind the behavior. Okay, cool guys, so let us jump right into this amazing topic. So number 1, words of affirmation. Okay, so this is I can relate with this one. This is not my top one, but this is a very important one to me as well. So this is all about compliments and encouraging someone and appreciating someone and telling them that, literally verbally telling someone that you appreciate them. Or something so important, actively listening, because the person whose love language this is, because they actively listen to you, they expect that back as well. So do note that. So ways in which you can practically shows a person like this love is, for example, to send them a text message or send them a letter and just tell them how much you love them, or how much you appreciate them, or how much you appreciated that they called you yesterday or something simple. It sounds simple to some people because some people think, why does this, how can this show love? But to some people this is how they experience love. So to send the person a random message, or to to talk to other people about them, but to talk good things, or say good things about them to others. And then also something else is to encourage them with words. And guys, you need to realize that this is, you can't imply support, or you can't think they'll know that you really need to tell them this. Like, use your words and literally tell them, how much you appreciate them or love them. And something very important about this also is to be genuine, and intentional when you share compliments. Not just to throw them, it has to come from your heart. And then also, like we said about the listening thing, is listen actively and make eye contact. And when you're listening, respond while the person is speaking. Things like that. So that's important. And then I just want to share with you guys some scriptures. Scripture is all about the kind words, and just good word is good medicine, things like that. So in Proverbs 15 verse 1 we read, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." Okay. Then in Proverbs 16 verse 24 we read, "Gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones." Okay, then in Colossians, this is also a beautiful one. In Colossians 4 verse 6 it says, "Let your conversation be always full of grace, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how to answer everyone." Okay, and then the last one is in 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 11, which says, "Therefore encourage one another and build each other up." There are a lot more. I just wanted to read a few to you. I think just to conclude on that is, for anyone, just not just if that's your love language, but always be quick to give a compliment, and a sincere compliment, a kind word. It can literally make someone's day, guys. There's been days in my life that people have given me the most random compliments, but it literally has the power to change your day like that. So that's always an amazing thing to keep in mind. Cool, guys, that was today's video. That was part 1 of our love language series. Be sure to tune in next week. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, if you want. And leave me a comment down below, any questions you have, or if you could relate with this love language perhaps. Cool, guys, that was Love Languages Part 1, Words of Affirmation, and I'm Grete. Bye, guys.